Hi folks, it is Jill, and we all need to start speaking the truth about our families of origin, our families that we married into. We need others to know that this shit is going on, and it's pretty bad, it's pretty evil, that if our own families can't treat us well, then who the hell is going to? So we need to tell these stories. So I'm going to give you some examples of some game playing that went on in my family. And I would love for those of you to comment, because it'll make you feel better to get it off your chest that you had an example, but also so we can really see how many families this is happening to. There are so many narcissistic families, and people need to talk about it. So I was thinking about this, and I said, I'm going to give some examples. And when they happen to you or me, they seem like it's not like clear cut emotional abuse, but you know what? It's pretty lousy. It's pretty lousy, especially when they act like they don't know that it was bad, your family, and you're walking around feeling bad. And if these are people that you grew up with, or your family that you married into, and they treat you like this, what are you going to expect from other people? So anyway, here we go. So ways your own family can emotionally abuse you. Okay, and then you're going to try to share in the comments. So examples of family emotional abuse. For example, let's just say your mom or your dad calls up your siblings and they all went out to lunch. You never knew anything about it. About a week later, you hear they all went out to lunch, and you ask about it, and they said, oh, it was no big deal. And you said, but I wasn't even called or asked. And they just kind of brush it over. And it's these kinds of things, like, and you could be a parent with small kids. You could be a single parent like I was, and it would have been nice if they asked me, like when my mother asked my brother out to lunch, and they spend the day together, and nobody asked me, and who knows what they talk about. But anyway, another one was the narc parent invites my sibling, my brother, to go for a vacation, and they planned a vacation. They set the date and time and all of that. And then I found out about it, and then I was told, oh, well, I didn't think you wanted to go, or I didn't think you could get the time off. And here I'm thinking, as a single mom with 2 little kids, it would have been nice to go up to maybe for a few days, but I wasn't asked. And then when I said I wasn't asked, the narc parent said, oh, what do you mean? We mentioned it to you a while ago. I remember we told you that we were going to put this together. Complete lie. So basically, it's just more emotional abuse. So they'll say things like, oh, well, we didn't think you wanted to go, we didn't think you were interested in going, all lies. So basically what they're doing is they're just constantly doing, they're lying to you, they're doing things together, they're not telling you, and it goes on and on and on. So tell me if like these kind of things happen to you, and these are just small examples, but they're examples of, everybody getting together and not telling you, and then telling you that they did tell you, and trying to make you think that you're absolutely losing it. So thank you to my audience for listening to my little rant. I just wanted to, put some passion into it, because I don't like it. I don't like that, not just me, I don't like that this is happening to people out there, people of all ages, and that they're being ostracized and criticized by the very people that are supposed to love and care about them. So once again, Jill Speaks Wisdom. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.